ganun. Ay lumabas. Naka-on air naman na ako. Minutes pa lang ako. Ba't kaya ganun? Ayaw lumabas, nakakainis. Ayun. Yan ba yun? Hindi, 10 minutes na. Nagsalad na. Binagsalad.
George looking over the floor. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was...
Nakakainis eh. Ayaw niya mag-ano. Hindi na makalabas yung ano sa YouTube. Siguro mahina yung internet. Bagal eh.
Right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside Durant. Irving for three. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Patterson comes in for Morris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. Leonard inside. Harris is there. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Fourth, the Clippers.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Teardrop shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Prince is checked in. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions. A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Boom.
And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. With that now, 2-7 to start the game, not the start he was hoping for.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. For three, Harris. Good on the triple.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Clippers trail by 6. Nobody near George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Prince misses. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Leonard, no luck. Harris up top. Zubac's defending. Dinwiddie with the bucket. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Right wing. Beverly wide open. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly. Knocking down the spot-up J.
And here's Harris from the arc. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We come back right after this. And this team has shown their toughness and determination. And Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are. And
they certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with the shell toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops are not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Claxton the pass to Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
To the inside.
Uy, libre.
And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard. 9 points for George.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Claxton the pass to Harris. And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And George with the stuff.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
So it's Brooklyn now. Prince outside. Dinwiddie against Beverly. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Over Beverly. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Kicks it out to Leonard. A different look for the Clippers. Morris comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for George. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Patterson comes in for Joakim Noah. Here's Harrell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And with Harrell. You can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris passes to Jackson. Back to Morris. Pass to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Harrell kicks to Beverly. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's good in the... Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Morris.
And the confidence of Morris, even with the hand in his face, he knows he can deliver.
Here's Irving. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Visit. Cabbage. Yan, magkano tomato. Baka umisa pa. Cabbage na yun. May putek. Sabi na cabbage eh.
Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Beverly for 3. A rebound by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Outside Irving. Nobody near Allen.
Ooh.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
No good on that one. Hey, Smitty, for rookies being given a lot of responsibility early in a season, early in their career, do you think it helps their growth, or does it run the risk of hurting their confidence early?
You know, I think it helps them, but I think those type of rookies that you give so much and put on their plate, you still have to have some veterans around them.
Because there are going to be problems, aren't there?
Yeah, it's always going to be adversity throughout the season. If you have a championship caliber team, there's going to be some ups and downs.
Here's Morris. And it's Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Durant. Harris passes to Irving. Second-chance shot, and Durant lays it in. Durant's got 8 points.
Big effort there by Durant, a factor on the offensive boards when that's his focus.
Levert against Beverly. Here's Patterson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively. You have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Irving drives in, inside, Jordan, outside for Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
You see how quickly Durant sets up for the catch-and-shoot shot, giving the defense no chance.
Jackson has the open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Daming? Ano? Saan? Biyaw mo niya, marakas naman sila eh.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason
Anong ano niya? Friendship?
is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Stolen by Levert. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Goes back up.
So difficult to defend Kevin Durant without fouling him.
Cabbage.
At his size, once he gets that ball above his shoulders, there's not much.
They're shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Durant nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Jackson passes to Harrell. Right side Jackson. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Brooklyn. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
140 na lang tuloy.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
May PK pa ba ulit?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Juliet.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And